Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I am filming my video, my project or whatever, for the Stampin' Around the World video hop. So you should be in mid-July. Gosh, where has this year gone? It's incredible. Anywho, our theme this month is Case the Catalogue, and I've decided to case, and case means copy and share everything. Some people do copy and change everything, but I'm copy and share everything. But I'm kind of copying this. I think I've not looked up how they coloured this, and they might have stamped that and then gold embossed it. What I've done is cut it from the designer series paper, so I'll show you. So that's what I'm casing. So I'm just going to pop that to the side for the moment and show you what I've prepped. So I've got a scrap of black here for a sentiment at the end. Of course, I've not even cut myself a white layer for the inside, but never mind, I'm showing you how to do the outside. You know how to line a card on the inside. So I have used, as they did, the large die from the perennial postage dies. So unfortunately, the perennial postage stamps retired at the end of last catalogue, but the dies carried over to this one, so that's grand. So, and I've used the sweet, what is it called? The bundle's called Lovely and Sweet, but the paper, this paper, is called Nature's Sweetness. Speciality Designer Series paper. And again, it's carried over. Sometimes it's quite unusual for Designer Series paper to carry over, but it did. So I've had another pack. So that I could play with it. So I've cut out some various bits from the designer series paper, and I can see in the catalogue that they've added some pink to this. So let's just quickly do that. There is a way I can look up the catalogue and get the recipes for the cards that are in the catalogue, but I didn't on this occasion. I'm just winging it. I'm guesstimating. So I'm just, this probably isn't the pink they used, but they just took the stark white off the centre part of the card, which I'm doing with a blending brush. So I'm sure they've taken more time to blend it a bit more, and that's it, colour off. Right, how are we going to colour up all these bits? I've cut out this circle with our 2 3/8 punch, 2 3/8 of an inch punch, and you'll find that as an online exclusive, or it was the last time I looked. So I've die cut this image so we have a stamp set Lovely and Sweet and the die set here, and I've used this, cuts out the large stamped image, which is exactly the same size as this, which I got from the designer series paper, and then I fussy cut a few extra bits from the designer series paper. So I'm going to attempt to colour this up in what I think is similar to how they have done it in the catalogue. Now I'm doing it with water painters. I don't know if they did, but I've got out 3 colours here. I've got Pretty Peacock, Pretty and Pink. I'm lying, I've not got Pretty Peacock out. I've got Lost Lagoon out. Pretty and Pink and Daffodil Delight, and I've squeezed some colour into the lid of each one, and I've got our water painters. Again, and you've seen me use them a few times. So I'll just quickly pick up some Daffodil Delight here and do the centres. Now, the reason for me choosing to use the water painters is this. that the gold will resist, the gold's foiling on the paper will resist. My brain stopped. It will resist water. So I wouldn't use my alcohol markers for this because the alcohol markers will actually colour the foiling. That's what I was trying to say. So I've just quickly coloured up the yellow, and then I'm going to pick up the Pretty in Pink and add some colour to the flowers. Again, I'm not colouring as the same as the catalogue, I'm just adding some pink. I'm not necessarily drenching this because this is just paper underneath. I don't particularly want to drench it with water. But the bristles are a bit wet. Okay, so there's the two flowers on there, and then we've got these ones. So just don't necessarily always have to go back into your palette if there's enough colour on your brush bristles. Maybe need a bit more now. And I'm not worrying that some are dark, some petals are darker than others, because, well, that's how Mother Nature does it. So it's just a quick colouring effect here. Just adding some yellow and pink in the centre-ish of the flowers. You see how that the colour is just, it's leaving the gold alone, it just completely washes off it. So I've got a wee buddy bit there as well. And then all that's left then is to do the green, so which I'm using Lost Lagoon. I'm going to close these ones up before I get in a mess. So once you've watched my video, if you would go into the description box below and check out all the other lovely demonstrators from around our global markets and see what they've done with the theme case, the catalogue. So I'm just, you can look at the catalogue and they've done it all very precisely with some dark down the middle, and then, but I'm finding that this is soaking in pretty quick to the paper, so it's not like getting a proper watercolour effect. But you can go in again, but I didn't want to make it too wet because it'll start pilling the paper. If you just want a bit more green, just pick up a bit more green. I think it's Lost Lagoon they used in the catalogue, but it doesn't matter. Just use what you've got. So I'm just, and we'll leave the seed pods as they are. I'll just not get into colouring them. So I'm just painting. Who doesn't like painting? It makes me feel like I'm an artist. So I hope you're enjoying this new hop that we've started. I'm not quite sure how many months we've done it now, but we're growing slowly. Although this is summertime when a lot of people are on holiday, so you might find there's less people in the hops, but you know, it is what it is. If there's 2 people, that's a hop. Like, I'm not going to get antsy about it. If you are a demonstrator and you're watching this and you would like, if you have a YouTube channel that you've kind of got established a little bit, even, you know, if you've got a few videos out there and you're wanting to, you know, build your numbers and collaborate with other demonstrators around the world, just drop me a wee message. Let me know about your channel and we'll see if we can get you included. It's just a once a month. We have a theme every month. You record your video in advance and then we just create a list of who's taken part and you pop that in your description box so that the people that are watching can find their way around the hop. And yeah, it's fun and it's a fun way to collaborate with other demonstrators. So I'm going to just, one more leaf here, wee leafy bit here, we'll just colour these ones in. I just fussy cut these from the designer series paper. It is really pretty paper. And that's just a quick way to get some colour on. And honestly, I think the rest is just make it up. I'm going to bring the photograph. It's quite difficult because I've chosen something which is right in the crease here. So yeah, so I've got that image, I've got a circle. Yeah, so I just need to sort a sentiment out. Now that one's coming, the sentiment there is coming from this stamp set, Chantilly Lace. They used to Please Join Us. Now, I don't actually need an invitation as such just now, so I thought I would use this congratulations sentiment from Lovely and Sweet. That'll justify getting the whole set out. So, they have heat embossed. I'm wondering if I can just get away with stamping with white. Well, I would if I knew where my white ink pad was, because it just, you know, I'm just making it up as I go along as usual here. I haven't re-inked this in a while, so it might not work, but hey. We'll just get this done and then we can just assemble it all together. Just tap it quite a lot. I'm going towards the edges of the pad because I suspect they'll have more ink than the rest. I'm just pop that. Congratulations. So I'll let that dry. I should probably have done that before I even started. I'll let that dry. Put my inks out of the way. And right, so pop that on with wet glue. Oh, it seems a shame. There's another image over here, isn't it cool? The paper is amazing. I think if you look back my videos, you'll see one where I've made cards using that image as well. From the paper. Now these dies are kind of proportioned for American size cards, which if you don't know, if you're in the UK, North American card base is different because they start with a different size of paper. They don't have A4 like we have. They have a different size. Right. Now I'm not going to look at the image anymore. I'm just gonna, I think I'll stick that on there. I'll stick this on with the dimensional, sorry, the brains somewhere else. Right, I've got some dimensionals there. Actually thinking black would be better here. We're working on a dark card. With dark card anyway, that will be fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And while we're in July, don't forget, if you're needing to order from Stampin' Up, that, sorry, my neighbour thought this was a good idea to bring their dog out at this time while I'm filming. I'll just pop that in the middle and work from there, I think. So we'll just, do you know what, we'll just pop some glue on the kind of central bits of this and add that there with the circle behind it. There we go. Just going to add these extra bits. I could tuck them in. I just I like that they're lifting a wee bit, that's sorry, I forgot. I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh, see this getting old bit. Just stick that there, that's cool. And then we just need to tidy this up. Now you still have to be a bit careful because that will still be wet. So I'm trying not to touch the ink. I like this. I like the design. Their design, I think it's really fun. I'll just pop in that and just need my snips. They were here. What happens on this desk? Do you know? Because I'm beginning to despair. Right, here's a, but this is not the pen I was using. Now, just cutting it just to add another little bit of interest here. Cutting at an angle, which they have, but what I'm seeing is they've put it up there and that's not going to fit, so I am just going to pop this here. Probably should have popped this on before I stuck that down, but it's too late now, so I'm just going to do it this way. It's just because I'm just being a bit wary of the ink. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking I'll just put a wee bit of glue at this end because that's already raised. Right, there we go. Just pop these for tidying up. Right. So, thank you very much for joining me today for this. Please remember to go into the description box below. I think you have to push more. It depends on what device you're on. It might say show more, it might say just more. So push on that and you'll get down below and see. So we will see what you think. This is, I'm bringing the catalogue in so you can see. That is the Stampin' Up artists. Oh, do you know what? I've not added any blend. Not quite sure what they've used. We've got so many. Look at these, I love these. I'm just going to use these. These are not what they've used different ones, but look at these. Beautiful, beautiful iridescent faceted gems. I think they're called gold something. It's got gold, it's, yeah, I don't think I have them. So we can't use what we've not got, can we? So like, these have got pinks and purpley colours in them. Just depending on the light. Look, I'm looking for ones that look more pink. There must be. There we go. Right, so iridescent faceted gems, ever so pretty. Ever so pretty. I'm just going to quickly look for you to see if I can see the gems page. Yeah, I think these are the ones that they've used. Iridescent foil gems, but I don't have them, so we've used the faceted gems instead. So I don't know what you think, if that is a good copy of their card and just changed it up a little tiny bit, but hey, that's cool. So thank you so much, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again, and please share out this video or channel with anyone that you think might be interested. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.